everyone, it's me, Sarifa, and today I'm going to start a new chapter, and that is adaptations in animals, and the chapter 4.
And guys, because it's Navaratri, so we are having some background music. So
Please don't
mind.
matter, just concentrate in your studies. Okay, at the glance, instant notes. Now, at the glance, animals have developed features which enable them to cope with the changes in the environment. Animals have developed different features they have developed to involve in the cope and change their environment. To involve in their cope and to change their environment. An adaptation is a change of structure, function, or behavior by which an individual improves the chances to survive well in a specific environment. An individual has chances to survival in a specific environment and it has changed its structure and its function and behavior by which an individual improves to chances of survival and the specific environment they have. It's called adaptation. The animals that adapt themselves to their environment survive. The animals which adapt themselves to their environment survive, and the ones who are not able to adapt die and slowly become extinct. Those who cannot develop, those who cannot survive in the environment, they can't adapt and they die slowly. They become extinct. Animals that can adapt themselves, they survive in the environment. Animals are adapted to the habitat they live in for the food they eat and protection from their enemies. The animals are adapted by the habitat they are lived in or the food they eat, and they are protected for their protection from their enemies. Animals are grouped as terrestrial, aquatic, amphibians, aerial, and arboreal on the basis of their habits. Of what? Terrestrial, aquatic, amphibians, aerial, and arboreal. These are the types. So, basis of their habits, these are divided. Animals can be herbivorous, carnivores, or omnivores depending on their food. Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores, they're depending on their food, their types. Animals escape from their enemies using the different techniques like camouflage. They escape from the enemies using different techniques like camouflage. This is one technique. Animals play an important role in our lives. Animals play a very important role in our lives. Absence of any living being may cause imbalance of nature. Any living being's absence can cause imbalance of nature. Therefore, we should be concerned about the protection of all plants and animal species. Now, if one day, suppose imagine the deers are missing. Okay, the deers are missing. They're extinct thing. So think like what are they? They are. This is not a deer. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, suppose a deer is extincted. Then what will happen? A deer is a herbivore, right? So the deer, what will they do? The deer, whom the deer eats. The deer eats the grass, right? Then the grass will grow large in number, and after that, what will happen? The lions, the carnivores who are not getting food. Then then what will happen? They are not getting food. Then they will extinct soon. Okay. So let's go to the terms to know. Important terms. Terms to know. Habitat. The place where the please wait. Okay, now the habitat. The place where the particular type of the plant or animal normally lives. It's called the habitat. The place of the particular type the plant or animal lives is the habitat. Now the adaptation is a change of the brought about in structure, function, behavior, and living being in order to improve the chance of its survival in special environment. Okay, adaptation is the changes brought between the structure, function, and behavior of the living being in order to improve the chance of survival in physical environment. Terrestrial animals is animals that are living on land is terrestrial animals. Arboreal animals is I, and animals living on trees. Arboreal animals is land animals living on trees. Arboreal animals is the animals that lives on trees. Assertive is a small sleeping pattern of some animals like snails, lizards when they sleep during summers. Assertive is when they sleep during summers, the snails and lizards when they sleep during summers. And hibernation is a sleeping pattern of some animals like bears, snakes when they sleep during winters. Hibernation is the sleeping pattern when the bears or snakes sleep during winters. Aquatic animals is the animals living in water. Aquatic animals is the animals that are living in water. Amphibians is the animals living on, both on land and water. Amphibians live on both on land also they can live and water also they can live. Now, aerial animals, animals that fly. Aerial animals is animals that can fly. Herbivores is the plant-eating animals. Herbivores is the plant-eating animals. Carnivores is the flesh-eating animals. Okay. Now the omnivores is the animal that eat both plants also and the flesh of other animals also. The omnivores eat this plants also and the flesh of other animals also. Okay, so I hope you understand. So now we will go to the infograph. Okay, excuse me. Sandon. First we will go to terrestrial animals. The body color of some animals like zebra, polar bear, chameleon blends with their surroundings to save them from their enemies. They blend themselves of the from the environment. They blend themselves. Zebra, polar bear, and chameleon. They blend themselves from their enemies. Okay, they blend themselves. This is known as camouflage. This process of blending themselves is known as camouflage. See, fully green color. It's looking like something is falling down. It's looking like a rubber band chameleon is falling. Is here, but
It's looking like a leaf.
it's not looking like a leaf actually. Actually, everyone is thinking that it's looking like a leaf, but it's actually not looking like a leaf. It's a chameleon.
Because
Okay.
you can see the eyes also over there.
Yes, I keep quiet. Okay, now some land animals live on trees. Some land some land animals live on the trees. They are called arboreal animals. Now monkeys, tree snakes and squirrels are some examples of such animals. So monkeys, you can see this monkey over here. Tree snakes here, the tree snakes also, and the squirrels are such animals. Okay, please wait. Okay, now let's go to next. Some desert animals like camel store fat, and they when they in their hump and to survive the scarcity of food and water for a long time. For a long time, some desert animals like camels store fat. They store fat on their hump, okay, and to survive the scarcity of food and water for a long time. Some animals like snakes do not have legs. Some animals like snakes do not have their legs. See, you can see any leg? No. They process scales on their body to crawl on land. They process what? Scales in their body to crawl on land. They process scales in their body. Okay, so now we will go to next one. Animals living in polar regions like wakes and polar bears have thick fur on their body to keep themselves warm. Other polar animals like penguins and seals have a thick layer and fat under the skin called fur to keep them warm. They depend on the fat and energy in winters. They have a thick fur here, right? So they keep their body warm, and other polar animals like penguins and seals have a thick layer on their fat under the skin. They to keep warm in winters. They depend on their fat and energy of winters. They depend on their fat and energy. So we are done. So, okay, please. Okay, now fish has fins in to swim. See the fins. A duck paddles in water to help them as its webbed feet. A duck paddles in the water for the webbed feet. Okay, now we are done. Okay, now we will go to the aerial animals. Birds have hollow horns that make the body light. Birds have hollow horns that make the body light. Okay, their feathers save the body that they keep warm. Their feathers keeps their body warm. They have a streamlined body that helps them to cut through the air and fly easily. They have streamlined body for flying easily. They have streamlined body that can fly easily. Care and concern of animals. First is to be kind to all, and we should be kind to all animals. We should provide them sufficient food and water. First, we should be kind to animals. We should provide them sufficient food and water. Take them in the veterinary doctor when they fall sick. We should take them in a veterinary doctor when they fall sick. Get them vaccinated on time. We should get them vaccinated on time. Okay. So we are done now. So, so this was our video, and if you like this video, please please do the please do the like button as blue, and I will see you all next time. Till then, bye.